everybody, this is Kenneth fam, and today I want to do a book report on Helen Keller, the deaf and blind person. So when she was almost two, almost two, she had a horrible fever, and so when Kate Keller, Helen's mom, opened the blinds, the sun shined in so bright, but nothing happened to Helen. So she was like, so then Kate Keller got a lamp and shone out her eyes. That still didn't happen. So she's definitely blind. So that's already bad already. Until she's deaf the mom found out she's deaf by when the dinner bell rang. She loved to eat until she didn't notice. Helen did not notice at all. Then Kate Keller got a rattle, shaked it near her ear, and Helen did not notice at all. So she's blind and deaf. But she looks nothing like blind and deaf. Like this. No. See, look. That doesn't look blind and deaf. I always think, like, they're closing their eyes for some reason. Because when you close your eyes, you can't see. So, yeah. Then here comes Annie Sullivan, I think, which is Helen Keller's teacher, who taught Helen how to communicate with people, how to write and stuff, and get prepared for the outside world. So when Annie, I just did this, by the way, so that's why I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so Annie, when she was 3, her left eye had an itch, so then it got swollen, so her parents couldn't afford for a doctor, so they thought they can just wait it out or just let it heal on its own. But 2 years later, it just grew worse. So the doctor was called in. Also, the doctor knew they couldn't pay money or have money, so that's what they also mentioned in the book. So then the doctor said, "Do not scratch it." Then he gave medicine to Annie, and it still didn't work. That's so terrible, man. And so then her mom got influenza. I have to see how you say that. Okay. Okay. Actually, no. This is Annie Sullivan. This is not Helen, but it's her mom got tuberculosis, so that means when she had a baby named Jimmy, his hip was disfigured, but things grew worse. Alice, her mom, grew weak, and Thomas Sullivan became distant and angry. He often drank. Another baby, Mary, was born. Annie watched it all with her sore, tired eyes. Finally, her mom died. The children stayed with their father at first, but when his drinking got worse, they were sent to live with an aunt and uncle. So he's an alcoholic, guys. Bad parenting. So now all of them has to go to the aunt's house. So, I feel bad for them. 22nd, 2 days ago. 1876, a couple hundred years ago. Annie was 10 years old, and then 5 years old Jimmy was sent to the poorhouse, the place where people went when they had nothing. Annie and Jimmy.
Don't read from that. And
okay, so. Okay, then when Annie got older, she started teaching Helen. The first time, Helen didn't know her, so when she put her hands on her cheek, that's the signal for her mom. But I don't know if the mom did anything. She's like, where's mom? So, until she sometimes tried to stop Annie from doing things, struggling to get out of Annie's reach until she finally gave in. So she had bad temper. She was like, what is that? I don't want that. So then she gave temper tantrums and it stressed Annie out. And then later her eye got worse. So, but she couldn't take. The only way Annie could communicate with Helen was finger writing, I think it's called. Like when they spell it A, N, T, and it's like for the deaf and blind, I guess, because they can't read it and they can't hear it. So finger writing is best, I guess. Until also Helen started writing. It looks nice. No, it was like square though. It's like square. Right here. So look, everything looks square, or a little bit like A, L, O. Squares. So yeah. But Helen Keller still had a rough life because she was deaf and blind. And so we're going to have a part 2 of this.
So how did Helen Keller feel at the beginning when she's deaf and blind?
I think she said that it was really complicated, but it didn't say his feelings. But
and then what made her feel better? I mean, yeah. How did the teacher help her to feel better?
She did. All Annie did was just teaching her how to write, communicate with English, write, get to know people and stuff. So there's no. I don't know if there's feeling, but yeah.
How has Helen Keller become popular then? Why people read her book?
Because she accomplished many things. She went to important people. She met people, and then she went to Radcliffe, or I think it's called, the sister of Harvard. It's like the same thing of Harvard. Same 10 out of 10. Harvard's 10 out of 10. Radcliffe 10 out of 10, and then Radcliffe or this college gets all the things, all the subjects Harvard does. This college does. This college is just for female, Harvard for female, and Harvard, the main Harvard, is for boys.
And how did Helen Keller inspire other people?
She inspired people not to give up. She was deaf and blind, and she was the only deaf and blind, the sister of Harvard. That's really hard, apparently. But now Harvard is just a boy and girl now, so I think Radcliffe is just another university. So
why do you think people should read this book?
People should read this book because I don't know. Let's cut that out. Okay, so Helen Keller is an important person. She made many accomplishments by meeting Alexander Graham Bell. Then she learned how to speak, write, deaf and blind. And she went, I think it's Radcliffe, right? Yeah, Radcliffe right here. So then it was actually really hard for her, but she graduated because she's Helen Keller. So yeah, till Annie's husband died, and then later Annie went to a coma, and then a couple days later she's dead. And then Helen is sad, but she met many people like veteran soldiers, and I think some president, Eleanor Roosevelt. She survived till like 1960s. She had a heart attack on late May and died quietly on June 1st in the 1960s. So she wasn't even a feared death because she knew in her next life that it would be easier. She'll have eyesight and hearing. So yeah, because when you die, you will be another person. You're probably not going to remember yourself until some kids actually do. But yeah. So this is all for this time. I hope you enjoyed this short summary of Helen Keller. It's like this thick, but it's just a short summary. It's just
a day book, right?
So
okay.
I hope you go to Newport Beach Library and you find many books. Bye.